All right, welcome back, guys. I'm just gonna do some more quizzes. I did it the last time. I know I said if I got a lot of views, which I did not, I would do more. But you know what? I had fun with it, so I thought I'd do it again. Again, I'm just gonna randomly click on something and see how this goes. No clue where I'm gonna land. No clue what I'm gonna do, but I'll do it anyway. So let's see my general knowledge when it comes to. Did I do the bird ones the last time? I'm gonna do the bird ones. I'm pretty. No, I don't remember if I did that. You know what? Forget that. I'm gonna do where on earth is that because I know I haven't done that one. Not done this one at all. Where on earth is that? 16 questions. I forgot to turn the timer off. Ah well. I'm gonna guess that's Madrid. Nah, it was Paris. I'm terrible at this. No, that's Japan. That's easy. Okay. Oh, that's Rio. Why is it some of these are cities and some are countries? This is actually kind of annoying. Oh, that's the Sydney Opera House. Is it not? Oh, also it helps if you pay attention to what you're clicking. I didn't know it was Australia. I just clicked the wrong thing. That was just obnoxious. They just put Austria next to Australia. Come on now, they're spelled similar if you're not paying enough attention, which I wasn't. That was Venice, by the way. I could tell the canals and everything. Oh, that's the Taj Mahal. That's India. Okay, see now I'm getting my groove back. That I'm pretty sure is Mexico, and it was. I've never been to those, by the way, but I've always wanted to see the pyramids in Central America. I'll probably go one day. That's Cambodia. I don't remember the name. Is that Angkor Wat? I think is what it is, or I don't remember. Anyway, oh, that's Greece. That's Greece. That's on my list of places to go as well. I've never been to Greece, but I always wanted to go. Pretty sure. Oof. I think I know, but I don't want to say it out loud. One was positive. That's. Oh, it was Dubai. I was wrong. I was gonna say Singapore. Oh, that's Machu Picchu. That's out in Peru. See, if it was in the Americas, I'd be a bit better at this. Oh, that's Copenhagen. That's the Little Mermaid statue. Okay, I know that one too. Oh, that's Germany, is it not? Yeah, there you go. See, I'm getting there. That's Petra, which is in Jordan. So another place I've wanted to visit, but money. That is. Oh, is that Tanzania? I believe it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. And that's gonna be Nepal. No, that's Switzerland. That's just a giant rock. I don't know what to say about that one. Okay, I got 12 out of 16. Not terrible. So what other ones do I got here? Uh, movies. I don't know. Face your fears. Vocabulary. Guess the sport. Guess the sport. The Great British Vocabulary Quiz. I'm on Encyclopedia Britannica's website, by the way, hence the British stuff. I'm just gonna say old fashioned. I'm gonna guess the U.S. states by neighbors. I'm gonna press my luck on that one. I'm gonna remember to turn off the timer, and let's get going. Massachusetts and Pennsylvania both touch New York. Ah, there you go. Washington and California. That's Oregon. Okay. Georgia and South Carolina. Well, they both border. Well, they don't border North Carolina, but they do border Alabama. They not, oh, they do border North Carolina. I didn't realize Georgia. Okay, that's what threw me off. Never mind. Okay, I'm not that smart apparently. Oh, that's Mississippi, isn't it? What? Arkansas. Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, because Arkansas is to the west. All right, I'm going too quick. I need to slow it down and think. Rhode Island and Massachusetts, they both touch. I'm almost positive this is Connecticut. Oh, I was right. I was right. I could just picture the little square-shaped state in my head. California, New Mexico. Oh, that's Arizona. That's the only state in between them. Okay. Idaho and North Dakota. I'll give you time to guess. What do you think it is? Because I'm pretty sure it's Montana, and I'm right. Which state to Illinois and Virginia both touch? Oh, that's Kentucky. That's the only state that really separates them. Actually, Virginia at one point it actually encompassed Kentucky up to what at the time was known as the Illinois Territory. That was in the 18th century. But that's getting a little ahead of myself here. So how about Minnesota and Missouri? That's Iowa. That's Iowa. That's simple. I'm from that area though. You can't tell because the hat's backwards, but it's a Blackhawks hat on. So I'm kind of up from the Illinois area originally. Nebraska and Tennessee. Okay. I'm trying to picture where. Okay, so the only states I can think of between those two would be Oklahoma, Missouri. Ah. Okay. Colorado and Arkansas both touch. See, I want to say I want to say it's Texas, Oklahoma. Now that time it was Oklahoma. Okay. See, it's that part I'm not as familiar with. I'm not so good at the Southeast as well. The Midwest, I mean, Wisconsin and Ohio. It's gonna be Michigan. Michigan actually doesn't let Wisconsin have any border with Wisconsin or with Canada. It's ridiculous. They got that Upper Peninsula, even though it looks like it should be part of Wisconsin. Somebody really messed up drawing that, or somebody got their way through kicking and screaming. I'm not really sure the history behind that one. Idaho and New Mexico. Well, Idaho, I know where that's at, and I know where New Mexico is. But really, is that Utah? Is that the only state in between them? That's weird. I knew that one, but it just didn't click with me until the question popped up. New Mexico and Nebraska. It's hard to believe there's only one state in between those two, given how different they are. Um, but I'm pretty sure it's Kansas. No, Colorado. Okay. It just goes to show you how vast the U.S. is, even for somebody from there. I can't even grasp it sometimes. Which is the only U.S. state that borders only one other U.S. state. I believe that's Maine. I think Maine only borders. New Hampshire, because New Jersey borders Pennsylvania and New York, and Florida, Georgia, and Alabama at the very least. I don't know what Delaware borders offhand. I believe it does border. You know what? I'm going to say Maine. It's Maine. It's New Hampshire. I was right. It may not be New Hampshire at borders, but we're going to say it's New Hampshire because forget your facts. I only care about my feelings here, and I felt like I did terrible on that. 10 out of 15, not good. I've already scrolled down because I was so embarrassed with the results. Who's on the staff? Let me try that one. I'm pretty good at people. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna be pretty good at recognizing faces. I don't know. Oh, it's Mr. Rogers. That was an easy one right off the bat. Get a little ahead of myself. Maybe I should give you guys a chance to guess who is the Queen of Comedy. Did you get it? That's right. It's Lucille Ball. What about this iconic movie star? You ready? You got it? All right. Did you guess Marilyn Monroe? Because you'd be right. Just like me. That's Helen Keller. Yeah, there you go. A humanitarian icon. Now that's Mother Teresa, of course. Humanitarian. Okay, sure thing. Humanitarian. Getting controversial now. That's Jackie Robinson. Big baseball fan as well. Pop visionary. That's gonna be Andy Warhol, of course. Just that's a weird picture of him though. I don't know. Puppet Master. Well, I mean, it depends on how paranoid you are, but that's Jim Henson in this case, yeah. Master Magician. That's Harry Houdini. I'm better at this one. That's Harriet Tubman, of course, the underground conductor. Animated genius. Well, that'd be Walt Disney. Polio fighter. I just picture this guy in the ring, gloves on, polio on the other side. Polio is wearing gloves, and they're just squaring off 9 rounds. Knock 'em, sock 'em, gloves fly off. It's bare knuckle all of a sudden. They're just fighting. I actually have no idea who the hell that is. I know it's not Louis Pasteur. Jonas Salk? I know the name, but I was right, thankfully. 1950s rock star. That's Richie Valens. That's that. Yeah, okay. The father of the national parks. It's not Ansel Adams, is it? No, it wasn't. It was John Muir. I had no clue. NAACP founder. That was W.E.B. Du Bois. Du Bois? He's American after all, so. Pioneering aviatrix. Is that Bessie Smith? No, Bessie Coleman. I knew the first name was Bessie. Didn't know the last name. That's bad on my part. Surfing pioneer. That is definitely not Kelly Slater or Shaun White. There you go. Duke Kahanamana Moku. Wow, I was terrible. I am embarrassed with myself, as I should be. Civil rights author James Baldwin. Okay, I got that completely wrong. Dominican fashion designer. Is that Versace? That's not Karl Lagerfeld. He's German. It's got no. Oscar de la Renta. No clue. No clue. Okay. 14 out of 18. Not very good at that one. Okay. I mean, it's a passing grade, I suppose, but I'm going to see if I can't get a perfect score here. I already did the French history one. Famous first novels. Famous first novel lines, I should say. No. Guess that thing. Clothing. Animal group names. Name that painter. Snack time quiz. Challenging stand. Ooh. This is what separates the men from the boys. Challenging standardized tests. Words quiz. Okay. A cacophony. The student tried to. Forgot to turn off the timer. Despite the cacophony, the student tried to study. Well, that's a bit of a harsh sound. Yeah, okay. The director's latest movie had a redoubtable cast. Celebrated. She's very punctilious. Are these tests are actually like the people that like pompous and arrogant? Punctilious about grammar. She's very punctilious about grammar. Very punctilious. Okay. The young man enjoyed ephemeral pleasure. Pretty sure that's temporary. Hey, I was right. Okay. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's temporary, but I didn't want to say it out loud in case I was wrong. Once I click it, the cat's out the bag anyway. The demagogue easily captured everyone's attention. The exotic animal. The provocative politician. Although I guess street musician. It's definitely not a street musician. All right, whatever. The website had galvanized support for the project. Stimulated. It galvanized its prostate. There we go. I'm moving on from that one really quickly. Rediscovering the diary she kept as a teen, she found some entries mawkish. Very mawkish. Overly sentimental. Also, context clues helped. So, the boss upbraided her employees. Well, actually, that could have been any of those. So, context clues didn't help me on that one, did it? The waiter answered questions about the menu briskly. Well, I was rudely short, of course. I get that way. Okay, anyway. The first time she met her future husband was serendipity. Serendipity. Well, disastrous if you're being sarcastic, I suppose, but you know. The team found out their new coach was erasable. There you go. Means marked by hot temper and easily provoked. He served the fish with a piquant sauce. I'm pretty sure zesty. That's a word I've used, but I've never actually, probably also mispronounced, by the way. I've only ever really read it and said it myself. I've never heard anyone else say it, so agreeably stimulating to the taste. There you go. He had heard many apocryphal stories about George Washington. Well, unauthentic, I suppose. Not recognized by some authorities as being official. I mean, yeah, I don't know if that quite 100% means unauthentic, though, but for the sake of this quiz, it did. The Broadway show was filled with ebullient performers. I don't know, enthusiastic, I'm just going to say. There you go. To bubble out, bubbly performers. That's probably where that word comes from. She dreaded sitting next to someone loquacious on the airplane. Talkative, okay. Me in these videos. I'm talking to nobody and just hoping somebody's listening. And I keep right-clicking on accident. I did that in the last video and it was so obnoxious. Okay. Books in that section of the store are covered in prurient topics. Unwholesome, of course, marked by or arousing an immoderate or unwholesome interest and desire. Okay. She knew her son had a predilection for spicy food. Well, I actually do myself. I love spicy food. She took a moment. That was what I took away from that last one, by the way. She took a moment to review the surfeit of opinions. I'm gonna say excessive amount because just using context clues again, I've never used that word, but you know. The senator got the law passed with some legerdemain. I'm pretty sure that's craftiness. Yeah, there you go. Originally referred to a musician's sleight of hand, but now can also be used to describe a display of skill or adroitness in other fields. Again, that's just me saying things out loud. I'm probably mispronouncing words in my own language and just annoying people who are watching this who knows how to pronounce these. So if you do know how to pronounce them and you do watch this video by any chance, don't correct me. I don't feel like feeling stupid right now or ever, okay? I just changed how these words are pronounced. I didn't even bother reading this one. 9 seconds with 1 month until the ceremony. The wedding plans were, whatever that word is, they were canceled. Vague, whatever. Close enough. I got 17 out of 20. There you go. Do I want to do one more? 16 minutes in the video. You know what? Why not? One more. One more and I'll call it wraps. What am I going to do? How about this, actually? You know what? I'll end that one there. Cut that off. I'll do a second video. I'll keep going, but I'll put it in a second recording. So I'm going to stop this one abruptly. See you guys later. And another video will be posted of me doing exactly this probably tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.